Ladies and gentlemen, today I'm going to talk about something humane, humanity and crossroads of our minds. And my speech title for today is Just Breathe. Our daily life, day in, day out. How many of you have ever felt that you yourself are at a crossroad of your own life? How at times you feel like you're walking on thin air, soulless, no actual destination or purpose. And sometimes you're walking on eggshells, anxious, fragile, social pressure, or depression, and your form could crumble at any given moment. These thoughts, they are not just words, they are feelings. I, on today, ladies and gentlemen, would like to share something that I have not shared more than two souls in my life. But I feel that it is a very important and I've stepped up on my comfort zone to share with all of you. And if I could impact even one of you, or if I could reach out to and relate to one of you, I would feel so blessed. So I am a dental student. I am a chirpy, happy person, and I'm usually the joy of the group. I'm usually the happy pill, the one who makes people feel happy, the one who vibes with everyone. And I too succumbed to the inevitable traits of the pandemic, COVID-19 pandemic. This pandemic has struck an imbalance in my mind. Things such as cabin fever, quarantine stress, online classes from 8 a.m. right up to 5 p.m., staring at the screen. And on top of that, Toastmasters, student council, and most strikingly daunting upon me, which is being alone in my own dorm, away from my family. This got me afraid. I was drowning. I never knew that I could or I would. And I watch as my passion, my hobbies, my dreams slipping away from me. I see as time drives by, morning to night. And I am in the same vehicle, my bed. And I watch the sun rays greeting me good morning and greeting me good night. It was pure torture in my own prison, my mind. And there was one time I remember I was in my online class, and due to exhaustion and the pain of slight depression, the pain of sadness and being stuck, that I collapsed on the floor, hyperventilating, panting, right here, right in my own floor. And at that time, I could only think of one thing: just breathe. I tell myself, Jane, breathe. I am often a person who seeks help when needed, who even advocates someone to seek help, professional help, friends, therapists, psychiatrists, psychologists, anyone, if needed. But when it comes to my own, I didn't want to go. I felt broken inside. I didn't want to share this part of me to the others because I always shared the happy part of me. Why should I share something that is so painful and so dark in me? And just as though the universe heard me, I received an email from IMU to invite me to a mindfulness and clinical psychologist workshop. I remember by clinical psychologist Lo Mi Yen. She gave a talk about how breathing can calm you down, how breathing is much needed, and how often we forget to breathe. And today I shall share one thing that I have learned that helped me. So if you want to do it with me, you can. First of all, take a breather. Breathe in. And now I want you to think about something happy, something that makes you happy, or an achievement that you have achieved in the past week. It can be as small as baking your favorite pie or baking your favorite cake, or as small as calling a family member, meeting a friend, or as big as winning a competition or getting promoted in your work or getting good grades in your study. No matter who you are, where you are, or whatever ages you are, you can practice this. All right, then the second thing is when you're feeling anxious or depressed, I want you to put your hands on your shoulders and then your elbow. This is actually a method to calm yourself when you're having anxiety or being anxious. It is a calming mechanism because we as humans, we need human touch. But what if you are the only human you have? So you can take a breather, put your hands on your shoulders to your elbows, and just continue that motion and reflect on your mistakes. Yes, we as human, we make mistakes too. No matter big or small, or how much it means to you, you reflect on it, embrace it. Think of solutions that you have for yourself. And finally, think of today, tomorrow, how you are alive. You are still breathing. You are human. You have the power to change the world. You have the power to inspire others, to connect with others. That, I feel, my friends, ladies and gentlemen, makes us human. And it is the kind of embodiment of human nature as us, ourselves, however small we are, matters so much. Just like I heard fellow speakers talking about how we, a small change, can make effect and affect the whole environment. We, our small little voice, have the power to change the world. So, in conclusion, ladies and gentlemen, whenever you're feeling anxious, you're feeling sad, or you're feeling just down, or you're feeling just not in the right form, I urge you to take a moment to breathe. Breathe in, breathe out. Guide your feelings. If you're feeling like you're walking on air, clueless, soulless, I'd like you to embrace the wind, the freedom of the direction it's taking you. And just take a breather, listen to your heart. You feel like you're walking on eggshells? Ask yourself, do you need help? Are you all okay? Don't forget to ask yourself those questions. Seek help if needed. If not, just don't forget to breathe. That is all from me. Thank you so much.